Have you ever felt the shadows watching you? In the small town of Ravenswood, the legends of the Shadow People are more than just stories. Tonight we uncover a chilling tale that will make you question every shadow you see. Dare to join me. From a young age, we're drawn to horror stories. Those chilling tales that send shivers down our spines and make our hearts race with fear. Is it the thrill of facing our deepest fears or the escape into the unknown that fascinates us? Whatever the reason, horror stories captivate us, making us crave the rush of adrenaline that only fear can bring. Horror taps into our deepest psychological fears, blurring the line between reality and imagination. It leaves us vulnerable, jumping at every creak in the night. But despite this, we keep coming back, ready to embrace the terror. If you're ready to confront your fears, grab a blanket, dim the lights, and join me as we embark on a journey into the heart of horror. Beware, once you hear these tales, there's no going back. It was a dark and stormy night in the small town of Ravenswood, where the legend of the Shadow People was born. The story goes that if you ventured too far into the woods, you'd cross paths with these ghostly figures, their eyes glowing like embers in the dark. They were said to be the spirits of the dead, doomed to roam the earth for eternity. The locals avoided those woods at all costs, whispering tales of people who'd gone in and never come out. But one stormy night, a group of friends decided to test the legend to see if the Shadow People were just a myth or a real-life horror. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the wind howling like a chorus of restless spirits, they began to feel an eerie presence around them. At first, it was just a feeling, a creeping sense of dread that settled in the pit of their stomachs. But as they walked further, the shadows seemed to move of their own accord, twisting and writhing like living things. The group tried to shake off the feeling, telling themselves it was just their imagination playing tricks on them. But deep down, they knew they were being watched, that unblinking eyes were trained on them, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. As they walked, the darkness seemed to close in around them, making it harder to breathe, harder to think. They stumbled, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the trees, and that's when they saw it. A figure, tall and imposing, its eyes glowing like hot coals in the dark. The group froze, paralyzed with fear, as the figure began to move towards them. Its eyes never left theirs, boring into their souls like cold, dead weight. The air seemed to vibrate with an otherworldly energy, making their skin crawl, their hearts race. One of the friends tried to run, but her feet seemed rooted to the spot. The others were frozen in terror, unable to move, unable to speak. And as the figure drew closer, its presence seemed to fill the entire forest, making it hard to breathe, hard to think. The group was trapped, caught in the Shadow People's web of fear, with no escape in sight. And as the figure reached out a bony hand, they knew they were doomed, trapped in a living nightmare from which they might never awaken. The figure's hand closed around one of the friends, its grip like ice. The others watched in horror as their friend was dragged deeper into the woods, her screams echoing through the trees. And as they stood there, frozen in terror, they realized they were next, that the Shadow People would not stop until they'd claimed them all. The group tried to run, but it was too late. The Shadow People closed in, their eyes blazing with an otherworldly energy. The friends were consumed by the darkness, never to be seen again. And the legend of the Shadow People lived on, a cautionary tale about the dangers of meddling with forces beyond our understanding. The story of the Shadow People spread like wildfire, a reminder to the people of Ravenswood that some legends are better left untold. The locals whispered of the group's fate, how they'd crossed into the realm of the unknown and never returned. And as the years went by, the legend grew, becoming a cautionary tale about the dangers of delving too deep into the heart of horror. So, what do you think? Are you brave enough to face the darkness and uncover more spine-chilling mysteries? Let me know your thoughts on tonight's story in the comments below. And if you're craving more horror, don't forget to check out my next video for more terrifying tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay in the shadows.